Good day, good afternoon, or good evening. It all depends on where you are in the world. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? And how y'all doing some more? Um, I want to talk about social media. Um, I want to talk about when I became a part of social media. I came a part of social media because I had just lost my job. Not just. I lost my job in 2019. I got another job in 2020, but that job, it sucked, so I left that one. And then the pandemic hit. So at the time I was located at New York and got tired of hearing all the sirens every 5 minutes and decided I want to go back home. And I have been trying to go back home for years, but the timing just wasn't right. So I was determined, though, I'm going back home. So here I am. But once I decided to do social media, I'm doing it because, you want to make an income, but I ain't made any. I haven't made any, but I enjoy what I do. I enjoy sharing out information. I enjoy inspiring others and being inspired by others. One thing I didn't expect, or maybe I was foolish not to expect to know about, or gullible or naive, pick one of them or all of them. I was unaware of the dating scene, that people are attracted to people or not attracted to people. And so I learned about these things. I'm still learning. Because I know that there are dating apps out here if you want to be on a dating app. But I'm not on a dating app. I'm just on YouTube. And when I saw that people were, I see people that I support. I see how they start their relationships. Ooh, it's interesting. But when you're part of a social setting, just know that people are going to be here for you to like their content, like their quotes, like what they say. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're interested in them. Okay? So what we need to get out of our heads and become more mature about and adult about is, if somebody likes someone's post or comment or and you may have an interest in somebody, and if you're following people like that, to look and see what they're doing, if you're out here looking for someone on the social net, don't jump to conclusions that they may be, especially if y'all have shown an interest in one another. Don't jump to a conclusion that, they have a whole lot of suitors, or they may be taken already. You may be wrong, because this is a sharing network, and when you run across something that may touch you in a way, okay, or speak to you in a certain way, doesn't mean that, oh wow, you don't jump on everything unless you're somebody who jump on everything. So I like to look at different people's sayings that catch me, something that interests me, my spirit, and that's why I'm here, to be inspired by others and to inspire others. So, and I don't want to jump to conclusions that if someone doesn't follow me or support me, if I take an interest in somebody, that, well, maybe they don't like me, maybe they like somebody else. And if they do, it is what it is. But if they don't, you'd be wrong, as I said. So I just want to clear up some of those things, because we're quick to think that we know what's happening. and a lot of the problem is we personalize things without even knowing people. We just jump to conclusions without even knowing people. So, but you know what? Who's for you is for you. I'm single. Been single for a long time, and I have been abstinent for 7.5 years. So that's a little segue on my life. And yeah, so just take time to think about those things, some of the things I've said, and don't be so quick to jump on, oh, they're interested in somebody else, or they're taken, or they're a cheater, or whatever goes on people's minds. We create our own stories about people we don't even know just by looking at someone's profile or platform, and we could be dead wrong, or we could be right. But you'll never know unless you give the thing the attention that you're looking for. Okay, you might get someone biting back, you might not. You might get a whole lot of people biting back, and you may get none. Either way, take it as a mature adult. Say, you know what, that wasn't for me, or maybe it wasn't for me at this time. You never know. So with that said, I just had to say that because I've seen a whole lot of people over the years, being that I've been in social media, say that they're genuine, okay, that they don't follow nobody, and none of that's true because we all follow somebody, okay. So I have someone passing through, giving them respect. How you doing? So yeah, we all follow someone, and we all inspired by people, and that's just how life is. We think we're unique, we think we're special, and we are in our own ways. But we, as a society of people, we copy, we emulate, okay, and we think that we're the first ones to discover something. Look around, everybody looking the same, dressing the same, walking the same, talking the same. How special is that? It could be special that, hey, we're relating to each other in that way. We want to communicate in that way. That's special in itself. But you're not alone doing it. So with that said, something to just think about. I ain't on here preaching or beating nobody up. I don't want to get beat up. And it's just something to share out and think about. So keep those things in mind. Until then, stay tuned.